Hello, everybody. Scooty007 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we've got the 6-11 Milwaukee Brewers taking on the 9-9 Cincinnati Reds. This is Game 3 of a 3-game series between the Brewers and the Reds. Reds looking for that $10,000 clean sweep, but the Brewers looking to see if they can avoid a sweep and take the final game of the series here. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Milwaukee Brewers. Leading off, the second baseman, Ricky Weeks. Batting second, the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Batting third, the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Corey Hart. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Bill Hall. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Gabe Gross. Batting eighth, the pitcher, Giovanni Carlado. And batting ninth, the catcher, Jason Kendall. On the mound for the Reds, it is Aaron Herring. Comes into the game with a 2.77 ERA, no wins, 3 losses. He's pitched 26 innings, allowed 23 hits, 28 strikeouts, 9 walks. We're here at Great American Ballpark, which gives a +1 to strikeouts and nothing to walks or home runs. And with that, Ricky Weeks steps up as the home plate umpire dusts off home plate, and we're ready to start. Ricky Weeks batting a 147, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 3-6, column 3, row 6. That is a strikeout on a 1-12. That is a 20, the 20, too high. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That's going to be a pump up to Phillips, as Herring will point up to it. Phillips underneath it, makes the catch and puts one away. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Cincinnati Reds. Dunn out there in left field, Patterson in center, Griffey at right field going around the horn, and Carcion at third, Kippinger at short, Phillips on second, Voto at first, Baco behind the plate, and Herring on the mound. J.J. Harding batting a 258, and here is the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-10. The 12 is too high. And with that, 1-2, column 1, row 2, double star 2, it's going to be a fly ball back there to Patterson. He'll see it, make the catch, and put 2 away. Ryan Braun up. Braun batting a 338, and here is the pitch. Braun 4-3, column 4, row 3. That is a double question mark. Now, Herring is not tired. He has not faced his allotted number of batters, but when a double question mark is rolled, we do resolve it as a normal play. So it's a single on a 1-5. That is a 3. He'll take first. So with that, Braun is on with a base hit. And that's going to bring up Prince Fielder. Fielder batting a 333 with 2 outs and a runner on first. We add a +1 to the base run rating. Infield at normal depth, and the strategy rolls an 11. Brewers standing pat on strategy. And here is the pitch to Fielder. 1-2, column 1, row 2. That is going to be a walk on a 1-12. That is a 2, and that's going to be a walk. Herring's first walk of the game, and that's going to bring up Corey Hart, who's batting a 162. We have a steal attempt for Ryan Braun. They are going to send him, and that is a 7. He'll steal third. And with that, Corey Hart batting a 162, and here is the pitch. Runners on the corners. 3-1, column 3, row 1. That's going to be a range play. Now, on a range play, we're going to check the first number of the fielder's arm, of the outfielder, 1-2, column 1, row 2. That's going to be a ground ball to Kippinger. Kippinger's range is a 1. That is a 3. It goes right between his legs. And with that, the Brewers will get on the board. 1-0. Fielder will go to second. Hart at first. Fielder gets the hold sign. He would advance from first to third on a base run rating of a 5 through 6. Bill Hall batting a 220 and strategy rolls a 7. And here is the pitch. 2-4, column 2, row 4. That is a blank. And that's going to be a 1-5, column 1, row 5. And that's going to be a ground ball to Kippinger, who will make the play and retire the side. So 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on for the Brewers. We go to the bottom of the first. And here is the starting lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. Leading off, the center fielder, Corey Patterson. Batting second, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Batting third, the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the left fielder, Adam Dunn. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jeff Kippinger. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Joey Votto. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Edwin Encarnacion. Batting eighth, the catcher, Paul Bacco. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Aaron Herring. On the mound for the Brewers, it is Giovanni Gallardo. First time we're seeing him, he's got no wins, no losses. He has a 1.88 ERA, 24 innings pitched, allowed 22 hits, 20 strikeouts, and 8 walks. And with that, Patterson, batting a 125, steps up. And the pitch. And that is going to be a 5-4, column 5, row 4, hit by pitch. Giovanni is a -10. That is a 0. That is a 6. Does not get hit. Patterson got out of the way in time. 4-3, column 4, row 3. That's going to be a ground ball to Hardy. Ground ball to Weeks, who will make the catch and put one away. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Milwaukee Brewers. Ryan Braun out there in left field. Gross will be in center, Hart at right field. Going around the horn, we've got Hall on third, Hardy at short, Weeks on second, Fielder is at first, Kendall behind the plate, and Giovanni is on the mound. Brandon Phillips batting a 283, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 6-2, column 6, row 2, range play. So we're going to check the first number, 4-6, column 4, row 6. It's a single to Hall. Hall's range is on a 1-5. That is a 3. He'll make the catch, turn around, throw it to Fielder. And out number 2. Hall is 1 for 2 on his range plays. That's going to bring up Ken Griffey Jr. He's batting a 271. And the pitch. Pitch to Griffey, 6-6, column 6, row 6. That is a blank. Griffey being a left-handed batter, so on Giovanni's card, we're going to look at the left-handed side of the slash on that, and that's going to be a 4-5. Column 4, row 5. That's a ground ball to Weeks. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on after 1. Brewers 1. Reds nothing. We go to the top of the second. Gabe Gross, Giovanni Gallardo, and Jason Kendall due up for the Brew Crew. Gabe Gross batting a 216 and the pitch. 4-3, column 4, row 3. Double question mark, single and a 1-13. That is a 5. Gabe being a left-handed batter, so we're going to look at the LHB line on the pitcher card. And with that, Gross will lead off with a single. And that's going to bring up Giovanni. Strategy rolls an 8, and here is the pitch. That's going to be 2-4, column 2, row 4. That is a blank. And that's going to be a 4-3, column 4, row 3. That's a single to Patterson. And with that, Gross will go to second, Giovanni to first. We're going to roll for runner advancement. We have a 1, so we're going to check the 6 on that die. And it says here the lead runner advances. Now, we'll take a look. That is a 6, Giovanni being the trailing runner. If roll is higher, the trailing runner holds. And Giovanni will get the hold sign. He is on with a base hit. Gross will go to third. Strategy rolls an 18, and they're going to put the squeeze on here. We have a squeeze play coming up, and that's going to be Jason Kendall, who's batting a 327. Strategy rolls an 18, squeeze play attempt, infield in, 5-5, column 5, row 5, at the ballpark. It's fouled off. Will bat a redo attempt, or will it be considered a regular at bat? We'll roll the decider die. And it comes up odd, and that is going to be a redo of the pitch. So with that, bunt to defense choice, retire the batter, or attempt to get runner from third. Roll 1d6 versus BR of the runner on third. Higher, and the runner is out. Subtract 1 from BR. So we're going to click the BR. And the defense choice, will they retire the batter, or they're going to go for the runner? They're going to go for the runner. So with that, Gross is forced out. Galera will go to second, and Kendall is on at first. When we go to the top of the order, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Strategy rolls a 6. Brewers holding off. Double play depth for the Reds. Ricky Weeks is 0 for 1. And the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's a strikeout on a 1-12. That is an 8. Struck him out. So 2 away, and that's going to bring up J.J. Hardy, who is 0 for 1. Strategy rolls a 20. Pickoff attempt, they're not going to send him. That is a 0. That's suicide. That is a suicide attempt there if they send Giovanni out there. It's a 0, so they're not going to send him. 4-3, column 4, row 3. Single on a 1-5, that is a 7. Once again, re-roll the double question mark. That's the 3rd time this game that came up. 6-1, column 6, row 1. Remember, with 2 outs, we add a +1 to the base run rating. That's a single past Phillips. So Giovanni will go to third, but does he score? Let's take a look. He'll advance from second to home on a 2-6. That is a 2. Here's score. Now, Kendall, does he go from first to third? He'll advance from first to third on a 3-6. That is a 3. And once again, the Brewers now have runners on the corners. It's 2-0 Milwaukee as Ryan Braun will step up. Braun, 1 for 1 with a run scored, and here is the pitch. Strategy roll 19 and the pitch. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That is a strikeout on a 1-12. The 15 is too high. Remember, we add 1 to that range. 4-5, column 4, row 5. That is a double out there at a Patterson. He'll go back, chase it. And it bounces off the wall. Hardy to third. He's waved around home. If the roll is less than or equal to base run rating is a 4, the die roll is a 4. It's a +1 from on a D8 from first to home. And with that, Hardy waved around. He'll score on an RBI double. So 2 runs scored on an RBI double by Ryan Braun. The Brewers, 4-0. And that's going to bring up Prince Fielder, who walked his last time up. Strategy rolls an 18, and the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-6, column 3, row 6. That is a strikeout. On a 1 to 11, that is a 3. Struck him out. So 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. Adam Dunn, Jeff Kippinger, and Joey Votto due up for the Reds. Adam Dunn batting a .297, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be 2-5, column 2, row 5. Possible error on a ground ball. 4-4, column 4, row 4. Double, question mark 8. That's a power hit to Gross. On a 5, that's going to be a double. We're going to check for an error rating. His error rating, that's the number in the bracket. Gross's error rating is a 0. That is a 16, no error there. And with that, Adam Dunn leads off with a double. Jeff Kippinger up. Kippinger batting a .247. Strategy rolls a 16. Infield normal depth, and here is the pitch. 2-5. Column 2, row 5. Possible error on a ground ball. 1-5, column 1, row 5. Power hit to Hart. That's an 18. That's going to be a fly ball. Hart goes back. We'll check for his error range. On a 1 to 3, the 15 is too high. No error there, as Hart will make the catch at the track and put one away. Dunn on second. He'll hold. We subtract 1 from the base run rating. That is a 2. That is a 1. So he'll hold at second, not challenging the arm of Hart. Joey Votto batting a .512. Strategy rolls a 1, and here is the pitch to Joey with 1 out, runner on second. 1-2, column 1, row 2. And that's going to be a single. That is a single. Dunn will go to third. He's waved around home on a 1 through 6. That's a 2. And the Reds get on the board. So Cincinnati on the board. It's 4-1. Votto on first with 1 out. And with that, Edwin Encarnacion will come up. He's batting a .241. Strategy roll 15. And the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That's going to be a blank. Carcion being a right-handed batter. Remember, we look on the right-handed side on the pitcher card. 5-2, column 5, row 2, double star 6. It's a fly ball back to the Hart. He'll go back, make the catch, and put 2 away. Paul Balco up. Balco batting a .404. His average is not found. Strategy rolls a 1. That's going to be a steal attempt. Are they going to send Joey? No, they're not. With 2 outs, they're not sending Joey. So here is the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That is a walk. On a 1 to 11, that is a 5, and that's going to be good for a walk. And that's Giovanni's first walk of the replay. Strategy rolls a 20. It's a pickoff attempt. Anytime you roll a 20 on the strategy die, it is a pickoff attempt. So with that, Giovanni doesn't pick anyone off, but that is a 16. We'll still show that. Aaron Herring batting a .200. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That is a strikeout on a 1 to 31. That is a 17. Struck him out. So one run, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on for the Reds. After 2, it's Brewers 4, Reds 1. We go to the top of the third. Corey Hart, Bill Hall, Gabe Gross due up for the Brewers. Corey Hart, 1 for 1 with an RBI, and here is the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout On a 1 to 10, that is a 7. Struck him out. And 1 away. Bill Hall, 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 4-3, column 4, row 3. That is a double question mark. Single to 1 to 5. This time the 10 is too high. Outside of that range. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That's going to be a ground ball to Kippinger. He'll make the catch. And put 2 away. Gabe Gross, 1 for 1, and the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That's a strikeout. On a 1 to 11, that is a 4. Struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Reds retire the Brewers in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the third, and it's the top of the order for the Reds. Corey Patterson, Brandon Phillips, and Ken Griffey Jr. due up for Cincinnati. Corey Patterson, 0 for 1, and the pitch. 6-4, column 6, row 4. Home run chance on a 1 to 6. The 14 is too high. No home run there. 5-4, column 5, row 4. Power hit to Gross on a 1 to 17. That is a 17. That's going to be a fly ball out there. Gross will go back, goes to the warning track, makes the catch, and puts 1 away. Brandon Phillips, 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Great American for this play. And that's going to be 2-5, column 2, row 5, double star 1. It's a fly ball back to the Braun. He'll make the catch. And put 2 away. Next up, Ken Griffey Jr., 0 for 1. And the pitch, infield, normal depth. 6-5, column 6, row 5, possible error on a throw. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That's going to be a single to pass fielder. Error range for fielders on a 1 to 9, that's a 15, no error there. Single infield, infield single, even with no error, 1 base, all runners. So with that, Ken Griffey Jr. is on. And that's going to bring up Adam Dunn. Dunn is 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Strategy roll is a 5, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Great American. 5-5, column 5, row 5. That's a double to Gross. And with that, Griffey will go to third. He's waved around home. The base run rating is a 2. That is a 2. It's equal. He'll score, and the Reds will cut the lead to 2. Two outs, 1 on an RBI double by Adam Dunn. Strategy rolls a 20. It's a pickoff attempt. Doesn't pick anyone off, but I'll still show it. That is an 8. Jeff Kippinger is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-6, column 1, row 6, strikeout plus. Now, on a strikeout plus, we add 10 to the strikeout range, plus the 1 from the ballpark, so we're adding 11. That is a 14. That is an 11. Struck him out looking. So and Kippinger will go down looking on strikeouts. Mark that one as a backwards K. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. After 3, Brewers 4, Cincinnati 2. We go to the top of the 4th. It's going to be Giovanni Geraldo, Jason Kendall, and Ricky Weeks due up for the Brewers. Giovanni 1 for 1 with a run scored, and here is the pitch. That's going to be a 1-3, column 1, row 3, range play at Great American. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's going to be an HR8 to Patterson. Patterson's range is on a 1 to 2. That is a 6. That's going to be good for a double. Giovanni doesn't hit a home run, so we consider that a double on the range check there. And with that, he'll lead off with a double. Jason Kendall is 0 for 1 with a run scored. Strategy roll 4, infield at normal depth. And here is the pitch. Brewers holding off. 5-5, column 5, row 5 at the ballpark. Once again, we go to Great American. 4-5, column 4, row 5, HRP. And that's going to be a fly out to left field. So 1 away, and Giovanni will go to third on the play. And with that, we go to the top of the order. Ricky Weeks is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 8. 1 out, runner on third. 90 feet from home, 1-6, column 1, row 6. Home run on a 1-1. That is an 8. Not going to happen there. The 12 would have been too high as well. 1-3, column 1, row 3, line drive. Back to Herring. He'll make the play to Voto and toss him out. No double play there on a 1-4. That would have been a 2. That's a single. That's only to first base. So with 2 outs, runner on, and with that, Giovanni on third. That's going to bring up J.J. Hardy. Hardy is 1 for 2 with a run and an RBI. Strategy roll 5, and here is the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1, strikeout. On a 1 to 10, the 11 is too high. Hardy. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's going to be a ground ball to Phillips. Phillips will make the catch and retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. And the Brewers leave 1 stranded. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Joey Votto, Edwin Encarnacion, and Paul Bacco do up for the Reds. Joey Votto 1 for 1 with an RBI and the pitch. To Joey, 2-5, column 2, row 5, possible error on a ground ball. 5-4, column 5, row 4, that's going to be a double to Gross. Error range is a 0, that is a 1, and Joey will lead off with a double. So Joey on with a double, that's going to bring up Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin 0 for 1, strategy roll 17, and here is the pitch. Excuse me there. Infield normal depth. 4-5, column 4, row 5, strikeout plus. Remember, we add 11 to that range. That is a 20, that is a 14. Struck him out looking. And 1 away, and that's going to bring up Paul Bacco. Bacco walked his last time up. Strategy roll is a 4, and here is the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6, that is a blank. 6-5, column 6, row 5, that's going to be good for a single to Braun. Joey will go to third. He'll get the hold sign. The die roll is a 5. It's higher than his 3. He'll hold. Bacco will hold at first. So runners on the corners with 1 out. And that's going to bring up Aaron Herring, who is 0 for 1 with a struck out his last time up. Strategy roll 14, and here is the pitch. 3-4, column 3, row 4, that is a blank. Aaron, 6-2, column 6, row 2, double star 4. That's a fly ball to Braun, and that is a failed sacrifice roll. And with that, the lead runner is thrown out. Braun throws it to Kendall. He'll throw him out at the plate. And with that, Joey tried to score, but Dunn had a faster arm, gets him out, and they get out of the inning. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on after 4. Brewers 4, Reds 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Ryan Braun, Prince Fielder, and Corey Hart due up. Ryan Braun 2 for 2 today with a double, a run, and 2 RBIs. And the pitch. That's going to be a 3-6, column 3, row 6. That is a strikeout. On a 1-12, that is a 4. Struck him out. By the way, Aaron can face 7 more batters before he's considered tired. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up Prince Fielder. Fielder is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. And the pitch. And that's going to be a 5-3, column 5, row 3. That is a strikeout on a 1-11. That is a 1. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down. Corey Hart, 1 for 2 with a strikeout and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 6-1, column 6, row 1. That is a blank. 2-5, column 2. Row 5, that's going to be a fly ball back there to Patterson as he'll make the catch, eye it up, and retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Reds retire the Brewers in order, 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Corey Patterson, Brandon Phillips, and Ken Griffey Jr. due up for the Reds. Once again, we go to the top of the order for the Reds. Corey Patterson is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. Giovanni can face 6 more batters before he's considered tired, and that's going to be a 3-5, column 3, row 5, home run on an 8. That is a 1, and that ball is out of here. And he hits it down the right field side. Hart goes back to the wall, can't get it, it's into the stands. And with that, the Reds on a solo home run by Corey Patterson cut the lead down to 1. And that is Patterson's 2nd home run of the replay. Taking a look at the bullpen for the Brewers, they're starting to warm up. It's now a 1-run game. Brandon Phillips is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 5-6, column 5, row 6. That is a strikeout on a 1-20. That is a 13. Struck him out. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up Ken Griffey. Ken Griffey is 1 for 2 with a run scored. And that's going to be a 3-1, column 3, row 1. We consider that a blank. Giovanni has not faced his allowed number of batters yet. 5-1, column 5, row 1, double star 5. Fly ball back there to Gross. He'll make the catch. And put 2 away. Adam Dunn, 2 for 2 with 2 doubles, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-5, column 1, row 5. That is a blank. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That's a double pass Braun down the left field side. And with that, Dunn is on with a double. Next up is Jeff Kippinger. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Strategy rolls a 2. Infield normal depth. And the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5. That is a blank. Kippinger, 5-2, column 5, row 2. Ground ball to fielder who will make the catch. And retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the Reds. After 5, Brewers 4, And Reds 3. It's a run game, but remember, with inside pitch, no lead is safe. Bill Hall is up. He's 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. It's Bill Hall, Gabe Gross, and Giovanni due up for the Brew Crew. 3-2, column 3, row 2. That is a hit by pitch. That is a 0. Airing, remember, gives a -7. The 18 is too high. 1-4, column 1, row 4. It's a ground ball to Kippinger. He'll make the catch. One hop it over to Joey. In the play is in dime and 1 away. Gabe Gross, 1 for 2 with a strikeout. And here is the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-11. That is a 13. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down, and that's going to bring up the pitcher, Giovanni Gallardo. He is 2 for 2 with a double and a run scored. And here is the pitch. 4-5, column 4, row 5. That is a range play. 5-6, column 5, row 6, double star 5. This time the fly ball goes back there to Patterson, whose range is on a 1-2. That is a 2. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So, no runs, no hits, no errors as the Reds retire the Brewers in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Joey Votto, Edwin Encarnacion, and Paul Bacco due up for Cincinnati. Joey Votto is 2 for 2 with a double and an RBI, but first of all, Giovanni Gallardo is tired. They're not going to bring him in anymore. So we do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Reds, and that is, for the Brewers, and that is going to be Mitch Stetter. He's going to come in this inning. Does come in with a special K. I'll explain about the special K when it comes up. But it comes into the game with a 1.23. 1 win, no loss. He's pitched 7 1/3 of an inning, allowed 2 hits, 16 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Giovanni, he went 5 innings, allowed 8 hits, 3 walks, 8 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and 1 home run. Leads the game with an ERA of a 5.40. And with that, Joey Votto takes a few practice swings, and here is the pitch as we start the bottom of the 6th. And that's going to be a 5-4, column 5, row 4. That is a strikeout on a 1-11. The 13 is too high. Special K comes into play on a 1-10. On a 10, he'll strike out on a 1-12. That is a 10. Struck him out. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That is a blank. On a 1-4, remember we check. The first thing we do is we check the special K rating. On a 1-4, on a 4, that's in range to the 1-9. Struck him out. And that's 2 up, 2 down. That's going to bring up Paul Bacco. Bacco is 1 for 1 with a walk. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 6-4, column 6, row 4 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Great American on a 17 that is outside of the range. That is 1-12. 17 outside of the range, 6-5, column 6, row 5. And that's going to be a fly ball to center field. It was higher than the home run rating there as Gross will make the catch and retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Brewers retire the Reds in order. After 6, Brewers 1, Brewers 4, Reds 3. We go to the top of the 7th. Jason Kendall, Ricky Weeks, and J.J. Hardy due up for the Brew Crew. And with that, Harding is done. So we do have a new pitcher on the mound for Cincinnati. And let's see, we have a right. They're going to bring in Jared Barton. He's going to come in. That is his card. Barton comes in the game with a 4.50 ERA. He's got no wins, 1 loss. He's got 1 save. He's pitched 6 innings, allowed 10 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Aaron Herring. He went 6 innings, allowed 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, an ERA of a 3.38. Kendall, Weeks, and Hardy, 9-1-2 due up for the Brewers. Kendall, 0 for 2 with a run scored, and here is the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-5. That is a 5. Struck him out. And we go to the top of the order, 1 away, Ricky Weeks, who is 0 for 3 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 5-1, column 5, row 1, strikeout on a 1-12. That is an 8. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down. J.J. Hardy, who is 1 for 3 with a run and an RBI, and the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That is a wild pitch. It's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll the dice on that one as Hardy smacks it into the stands. We get a 2-6 on the fresh ball. 2-6 is a possible error on a throw, so it's column 2, row 6. 1-4, column 1, row 4. Ground ball to Kippinger. Kippinger's error range is on a 1-4. That is a 7. There's no error there. Kippinger will take it, throw it over to Voto in time, and sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Brewers go down in order. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Jared Burton, Corey Patterson, Brandon Phillips due up for the Reds. Let's take a look at the box score. At the 6.5 have been played here at Great American. The Brewers scored a run in the first, 3 runs in the second, 4 runs, 7 hits. They've been shut out since then. Cincinnati chipping away at it. They scored a run in the second, a run in the third, a run in the 5th, 3 runs on 8 hits. 15 hits between both teams right now as we head to the bottom of the 7th. And Mitch Seder's staying on. He can face one more batter. And with that, Jared Burton done. Burton not taking the hit here. They're going to bring in Xavier Valentine to pinch hit. Valentine pitching comes into the game with a 2.38. And here is the pitch. He's batting right today. 4-6, column 4, row 6. That's going to be a walk on a 1-11. That is an 8, and that is good for a walk. So with that, Valentine will walk on down to first. Strategy rolls a 15, and we go to the top of the order. Corey Patterson, who is 1 for 3 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2. That is a blank. On a 2, that is a special K on a 1-12. Struck him out. Struck him out. Strategy rolls a 20. Remember, that is a pickoff attempt on a 20. Mitch, nobody pick off. Brandon Phillips, who is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Are they going to let him take the hit? They are. And here is the pitch. One away, infield double play depth. 4-6, column 4, row 6. That is a walk on a 1-6. The 14 is too high. That is a 9. Special K on a 1-9. Struck him out. And that'll be 2 up, 2 down. 2 away as Ken Griffey Jr. steps up. He's 1 for 3. And here is the pitch. Strategy rolls an 11. Griffey, 4-6, column 4, row 6. That is a walk on a 1-14. That is a 14. That's going to be good for a walk. And with that, we've got runners on first and second. Adam Dunn, 3 for 3 today with 3 doubles, a run, and an RBI. Strategy roll is an 11, and here is the pitch. 2 outs, 1-2, column 1, row 2. Double question mark single on a 1. That is an 8. It's too high. On a 13 outside of the range, 4-1, column 4, row 1. That's a pop up to Hardy. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors. And 2 left on. We go after 7. It is Brewers 4. Reds 3, we go to the top of the 8th. Ryan Braun, Prince Fielder, and Corey Hart due up for the Brewers. And with that, we do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Reds, and that is going to be Todd Coffey. Yep, Todd Coffey is going to come into the game. That is his card. Coffey comes in the game with a 7.66 ERA, no wins, no loss. He's pitched 4 2/3 of an inning, allowed 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. Take a look at the stats here for Jared Burton, who went 1 inning, had 2 strikeouts, an ERA of a 3.86. Ryan Braun, 2 for 3 with a double, a strikeout, a run, and 2 RBIs, and here is the pitch. That's going to be a 6-6, column 6, row 6. That's going to be a walk on a 1-8. That is a 6, and that's going to be good for a walk. So that's the first walk allowed by Todd Coffey. Prince Fielder will come up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Strategy roll is an 8. Brewers holding off, and the pitch. 5-3. Column 5, row 3, that's going to be a walk on a 1-12. That is a 3, and that's going to be good for a walk. So 2 up, and that's going to be his second walk back-to-back. Corey Hart, 1 for 3 with a strikeout and a run and an RBI. Bullpen for the Reds warming up. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That is a strikeout. And that's going to be a 4-1, column 4, row 1. That's a double to Griffey. And it's 5-3 Brewers. Fielder will go to third as the stop sign goes up. He'll hold at first. That roll is a 4. Base run rating is a 1. No outs. Runners on second and third. Bill Hall comes up. He's 0 for 3. And here is the pitch. Hall, 3-6, column 3, row 6. That is a blank. Hall, 3-5, column 3, row 5, double star 2. And that's going to be a ground ball to Phillips. Phillips will make the catch. And are they going to try to score? Yes, they are. Are they going to go for the auto out at first? No. So, if runner heads for home, if D6 is higher, he's out. Phillips throws it to Balco as Fielder will go for home. He's forced out. And Hart will go to third. And with that, Hall is on. So 1 out. And with that, Fielder thrown out at home. That's the second time in this game we've had a runner thrown out and tagged out at home plate as they tried to score. So with that, Gabe Gross, who is 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, steps up. Strategy rolls a 2, infield at double play depth, and here is the pitch. 4-3, column 4, row 3. The one more sign goes up for Todd Coffey, and that's going to be a 4-2. We go to the ballpark. It's a range play at the ballpark card. 4-2, column 4, row 2. That's a ground ball to Encarnacion. His range is a 1. That is a 5. He can't make the catch. And with that, it's going to be a double. And with that, Corey Hart will score. Hall goes to second. Stop sign goes up. Hall would advance from first to third. Base run rating of a 6. That is a 3. And with that, Coffey is getting pulled as they come out and pull the ball away. And they are going to go with Kent Merker will come up. Then is his card. Merker will come up. We already saw his card. Merker, no ERA. He's got 3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 1 walk. And Slater is up. Taking a look at the stats here so far for Todd Coffey, he went 1/3 of an inning, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 and 2 walks, an ERA of a 10.80. And he's responsible for Hall and Gross. And with that, Mitch not taking the hit here. They're going to bring in Joe Dillon. Dillon will come in. Dillon batting a 333, and here is the pitch. He's a right 2-4, column 2, row 4. That is a walk plus on a 1-26. That is a 1, and that's going to be a walk. Remember, we add 10 on a walk plus. Bases loaded. Jason Kendall is up. He's 0 for 3. Are they going to let Kendall take the hit? They are. It's bases loaded with 1 out. Kendall. 6-1, column 6. Row 1, that's a blank. 6-5, column 6. Row 5, fly ball back there to Griffey. He'll make the catch. And that is a failed SF roll. However, that is a 5. That's a 1 there. And the roll is high, so nothing happens there. With that, Hall will hold. So 2 outs, bases loaded, top of the order. Ricky Weeks is 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. And with that, Weeks not taking the hit here. They are going to pull Weeks. And with that, they are going to bring in Escobar. Claudius Escobar will come in. First time we're seeing him. Actually, he's played in 8 games, had 1 at bat, 5 runs, and here is the pitch. That's going to be a 6-1, column 6, row 1. That is a blank. 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's going to be a single. It's a single to down the third baseline to Encarnacion. And it's 7-3 as he'll get on with a base hit. J.J. Hardy up. He's 1 for 4 with a run and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 2 outs, by the way. 2-4, column 2, row 4. That's going to be a walk plus. On a 1-25, that is an 11, and that's going to be a walk. The walk and a run, and Brian Braun is up. He's 2 for 3 with a double, a walk, a strikeout, 2 runs, and 2 RBIs. Kent tired. They are going to leave him in. He's still trying to get the last out of the inning. 2-6, column 2, row 6, possible error on a throw. 6-3, column 6, row 3, fly ball back there to Dunn. He'll make the catch. Error range for Dunn is on a 1 to 5. That is a 10. No error there. And with that, that will retire the side. We do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Brewers, as they are ahead. And they're going to bring in Eric Gagin will come in. That is his card. And with that, we'll take a look here. Second base will now be portrayed second base, and that is going to go for Craig Console. He'll come in, taking over at second base. Center field also being replaced as well. Mike Cameron. Actually, Tony Gwynn will come in at center field. So they are increasing their numbers out there in the defense. So with that, Eric Gagin will come in. He's got no wins, no losses. Does have a save. He's pitched 5 2/3 of an inning. Allowed 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for Mitch. He went 2 innings, allowed 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and an ERA of a .97. Todd Coffey, we'll take a look. Todd Coffey, who went 1/3 of an inning, allowed 2 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, and an ERA of a 14.40. And Kent Merker, who went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 1 hit and 2 walks, no ERA. So with that, it's 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Jeff Kippinger, Joey Votto, and Edwin Encarnacion do up. Jeff Kippinger 0 for 3. Are they going to let him take the hit? They are not letting Kippinger take the hit here. And with that, they're going to let Dickerson come in to pinch hit. Dickerson, first time we're seeing him. So far we've seen him in 7 games. 4 at-bats and 1 run scored, no ERA. And here is the pitch to Dickerson. 3-5, column 3, row 5, double star. It's a ground ball to Console. He'll make the catch. 1 away. Joey Votto, 2 for 3 with a double, a strikeout, and an RBI. Joey taking the hit. And that's going to be a 2-4. Column 2, row 4, walk plus on a 1 to 19. That is a 14. And that's going to be good for a walk. So Joey is on. Strategy rolls are turned off. And how do we know that they're turned off? Well, we take the difference in the score. It's a 5-run game. We take that 5, add it to the inning. We're in the 8th inning. So 5 plus 8 is 13. If the number that you get when you add those two together is greater than 10, no strategy roll for right now until that number is 10 or less. Edwin Encarnacion is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. They're going to let Edwin take the hit, and here's the pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5. That is a blank. 1 out and a runner on first. Infield normal depth, 6-1. Column 6, row 1. Ground ball to Hall. Hall. That's going to be a we're going to take a look for the double play. So right now it's a ground ball to Hall. On a G5, Console will be the pivot. That is a 0. That is a 0. That is a 4. So how do we figure out the double play? Well, it's the hitter's double play plus the pitcher's double play. So we take a look at the ground double play rating. That is a 0 plus Console, the pivot. So G5 on a right-handed batter, the pivot is going to be Console. His pivot is a 0. That's the 3rd number out there. So we add those numbers together. That is a 0 and a 0. So 0 plus 0 is a 0. we're left with a base of 4. We take 1d6, roll it against that 4. That is a 3 on a 4 or less. So if the roll is equal to or less than, it is considered a double play. And that is a double play. It is a 5-4-3 double play. And with that, we do have a new So with that, Jerry Hairstone will come in at shortstop. That's the only change they'll make, and they're not going to change anything else. And with that, it is no runs, no hits, no errors. After 8, Brewers 8, Cincinnati 3. We go to the top of the 9th. Prince Fielder, Corey Hart, and Bill Hull do up for the Brew Crew. Brewers have a 5-run lead, but will we see some 9th inning magic? Let's find out how the dice hold up here. And with that, we're going to go to the bullpen for Cincinnati. They have a new pitcher on the mound as they're down by 5. They're going to try to claw some of that back. They're going to try to. And let's see, we have a left, right coming up. And with that, they're going to bring in Mike Lincoln gets the call up. That is his card. Lincoln comes into the game with a 5.37 ERA, 2 wins, no loss. He's pitched 6 2/3 innings, allowed 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Kent Merker and Todd Coffey. Coffey, who went 1/3 of an inning, allowed 2 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, an ERA of a 14.40. Kent Merker, who went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 1 hit, 2 walks, no ERA. Taking a look here at the box score after 8 innings had been played here at Great American Ballpark. The Brewers are running the first, 3 runs in the second, 4 runs in the 8th, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. The Reds are running the second, a run in the third, a run in the 5th. They've been shut out since the 6th inning, 3 runs on 8 hits and no errors. We go to the top of the 9th, and here is the pitch to Prince Fielder. 0 for 2 with 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout plus on a 1-21. That is a 1. Remember, we add 11 to that range. Struck him out looking. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up Corey Hart. Hart, 2 for 4 with a double, a strikeout, a run, and 2 RBIs. And here is the pitch. 1-5, column 1, row 5. That's going to be a wild pitch. It's a foul ball. So smack it into the stands. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That is a blank. 6-3, column 6, row 3. Fly ball back there to Griffey. He'll make the catch and put 2 away. 2 up, 2 down. Bill Hull, who is 0 for 4. Hull, they are going to let him take the hit, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-6, column 1, row 6. That is a blank. Remember, Hull being a right-handed batter, we look to the right-handed side on the pitcher's card. And that's going to be a 3-2, column 3, row 2. It's a ground ball to Encarnacion. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So the Reds retire the Brewers in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Paul Bacco, Mike Lincoln, Corey Patterson do up for the Reds. But do the Reds have some 9th inning magic in them? We'll take a look. Eric Green coming out. And with that, Brian Slash will come in. That is his card. Comes into the game with a 3.70 ERA. He's got no wins, no losses. He's pitched 7 1/3 of an inning, allowed 8 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Paul Bacco 1-for-2. We'll get to him in just a second. Let's take a look at the stats here for Eric. Eric, who went 1 inning, allowed 1 walk, no ERA. Paul Bacco, 1-for-2 with a walk, and here is the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3. That is a walk on a 1-5. The 19 is too high. 3-3, column 3, row 3. Fly ball back to the Gwynn. Gwynn will go back, make the catch, and put 1 away. Mike Lincoln. Lincoln not taking the hit. They're going to bring in Adam Rosales. He'll come in to pinch hit. Rosales batting a 167, and here is the pitch. Rosales 1-6, column 1, row 6, possible error on a throw. And that's going to be a 4-3, column 4, row 3, ground ball to Hardy. He'll make the catch. Error range for Hardy is on a 1-2. That is a 1. That's going to be a throwing error. It's a 2-base error. It's a 2-base error, and Rosales will get on second with that. It's an E6. Top of the order, Corey Patterson, who is 1-for-4 with a home run, a strikeout, a run, and an RBI. And the pitch. 6-3, column 6, row 3, that is a blank. 3-1, column 3, row 1, that's a single to Braun. And with that, Rosales will go to third. He's waved around home. He'll score. And that is a 5. That is a 2. The roll is less than. And Patterson will go to second. It's now a 4-run game. It's 8-4 as Brandon Phillips will come up. Brian tired, but they are going to leave him in, and here is the pitch. Phillips is 0-for-4 today with 2 strikeouts. They are going to leave him in. 5-4, column 5, row 4. That is a blank. 6-1, column 6, row 1. Ground ball to Hardy. Is it a double play? And the out is at first, and with that, Patterson will advance. Runners advance on balls at the short or pitcher if the BR of the runner beats the roll. That is a 3. That is a 5. And with that, Patterson will go to third. He's 90 feet away from scoring. 2 outs and a runner on third. And remember, with 2 outs, we add a +1. That's a 6. Ken Griffey Jr., who is 1-for-3 with a walk and a run. And here is the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5, possible error on a ground ball. 5-4, column 4, row 4. That's going to be a double to Braun. Error range is a 0. That is a 14. That's a double. And with that, it is now 8-5. It's a 3-run game. They're leaving him in. Done. 3-for-4 with 3 doubles, a run, and an RBI. 1-3. Column 1, row 3, double star. It's a ground ball to Console. He'll make the catch, throw it over the fielder. And that is the game. As the Milwaukee Brewers avoid the sweep and defeat the Cincinnati Reds of a final score of 8-5. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Final line score coming right up. So with that, the Brewers avoid the shutout, avoid the sweep, and defeat the Cincinnati Reds 8-5. Brewers, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. The Reds, 5 runs on 10 hits and no errors. 20 hits between both teams. Giovanni will get the win. Harding will pick up his 4th loss of the season. Corey Patterson picks up his 2nd home run. So let's take a look here at the stats. Giovanni, who picks up the win. He went 5 innings, allowed 8 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 1 home run, an ERA of a 5.40. Aaron Harding picks up his 4th loss of the season. He went 6 innings, allowed 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts. Mike Lincoln, the last pitcher up for the Reds, he went 1 inning, had 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 4.67. And Brandon Slash, who went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, an ERA of a 4.34. So that's going to do it for us here at Great American Ballpark, as the Brewers improve to 7-11 and the Reds will drop to 9-10. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile, and remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go live, and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies games. Until then, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.